Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today we're going to be building not only this awesome set, but starting a LEGO space base as well. I'm very excited for it. I've been eyeing this setup and, the big old crane and stuff for a while now. This is set number 60434. It is the space base and rocket launch pad. Excuse me. It is part of the City Space lineup that started in 2024, retails for $135. It has 8 minifigures, 4 of which are exclusive to this set. Yeah, like I said, I've been eyeing this up for a while, and I've been wanting to do a space base of some kind for a very long time now, and I felt like this was the time to do so. My local Target had one left, so I said, why not? This is the time. We even have a space director here too. So I started a Helldivers display a while ago with one of the offshoots of this, which was like the little space hub. That all is the same universe here, so I'm probably going to be taking that from the Helldivers display and combining it with this. Now, this is also going to be part one of building the space base. I have a lot to work on to decide what I kind of want to do with my vision there. I would like one on Earth, attached kind of to the LEGO City. There is a rebrickable space, university, Space Academy. That's what I'm looking for. There's a Space Academy from the Friends set on there, on a rebrickable, so maybe that could be the headquarters here. I don't know yet. Like I said, this is going to be kind of part one of it. I have a lot that I'm drawing out and kind of working on right now. I want to see how much space is left. I kind of want to see how everything looks once it's done, just to get kind of the theme and everything going. But yeah, I'm really excited. The set is definitely pretty awesome looking. It is readily available in stores for the most part, but, I'm kind of redoing a lot of my LEGO displays at the moment, and I wanted to do, this is kind of my bigger one lately. I don't know what I want to do in the future. I don't know. I'm hesitant to take down too much stuff, but then I'm trying to move some displays and maybe downsizing some of them. This is going to go in the location where the Nightmare Realm is. The Nightmare Realm is going to be staying in the room, but it is going to be moved. So it is what it is. Sometimes you have to downsize some displays to make room for bigger and better things, and that's kind of always the hard part in just managing space and deciding which displays you do want to get rid of, or at least move and downsize. And I'm all about the big displays are typically the things that I can make the most adjustments to, or I'll be realistic here, the most content on. The LEGO City is endless. I can build up, I can build around, I can add lights, I can add more minifigures, I can change up some stuff. It's endless what you can do with pretty much the LEGO City. You can always do something a little bit different. Now that Ninjago City Island has been started, that has a lot of potential. Battle Geonosis, the Harry Potter display, stuff like that. So the space base is in line with a lot of those. You can do a lot with this space base. And I think lights could be really cool in the end too, depending on how it looks. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much, but yeah, I'm really excited for this one. This is an awesome set, and I've been looking at it for a while, and I'm really excited to finally build it. So now let's get started, guys. Alright, everybody. So obviously here's the final build. But I decided to go ahead and get just the baseline for the space base ready to go. If you watched the Helldivers 2 LEGO videos, which honestly not many of you did, I combined it with this. So I don't know if I'm going to be leaving the ground black base plates, but at the very least I'm going to be blacking out the outside like I did at the Nightmare Realm, which still is in the LEGO room. It just is confined to a much smaller spot. Just for now, we're definitely limited on the bookshelf space, and I have to start rotating some of these sets in and out, and the space base requires a lot more room than, well, I shouldn't even say. They require about the same amount of space. The space base should honestly be much larger, but you work with what you got, and the Nightmare Realm was fun, and it was a great project for the Halloween time, and I still want to utilize it in some storytelling going forward, but the space base is just a little more important. Plus, look, it drives. It's so satisfying. The set is fantastic. It is probably one of my favorite sets of the year so far that I've built. I believe this came out last year, and it is fantastic. So now, the only thing, obviously a lot of these minifigures are not from it. We have the lead tech engineers over here. We got the pilot. We got a couple of the security guards. The commander of the actual base. We got Benny staring at the spaceship in awe. So the way it looks is the yellow, I guess, are the engineers. Green are kind of the grunts of the group. The blues are the pilot. And then gold, of course, is going to be the leader. So I kind of have them spaced out. Comes with this little space truck as well. So aside from those other minifigures that are just either custom or just from, some of them are from Mars missions, some are from Classic Space, some are from other Lego Space City sets like Mars. It wasn't Mars Mission. Mission to Mars, I think it was. I have to make that as similar as possible to remember. But this is also its own separate set. Now, these sets use something known as airlock, which that door, this module, and that door right there are all airlock. They also work with some Technic space sets. They all intertwine, so you can actually connect these modular little systems to make bigger space units. So there's the modular space station. You can connect that to these as well. So that's definitely pretty cool. They utilize this thing like basically just called airlock technology. It is really neat. All of these purple and pink translucent pieces are the batteries, and I love it. You got the little robot right here that's got the little battery on the back of him as well, waiting to collect some samples. You got the little piece of bacteria in here. It's really neat. It is a really nice set. Of course, not the cheapest one in the world, but I definitely feel like I got my money's worth out of the build. And I really love the look of the crane system. The little hydraulic lifts to hold it in place, the airlock mechanic, the doors on both sets, that come up and down. It's awesome. It is a really, really nice set. Not to mention, we of course have a pretty decent sized shuttle. Now, I would love to do a rocket instead. However, it does really work nicely having this. And it's obviously already kind of cramped between the two of them. So I don't know if I want to try and connect those two. I don't know. This is ground zero for it, pun intended. And we'll see. I love the colors. I think it looks fantastic. An idea my fiance and I had on the top of this bookshelf, put little glow-in-the-dark Legos to look like stars. I think that would look awesome. But we'll see. I'm really excited to have this portion of it done. I don't know. So next to this is the Forestman and Nathan Drake's ring. I still have to do a video on the little Forestman army, so there's a little sneak peek at what's building over there. I may relocate this, and there are two options that I want to do. Mining, like have stuff from this over here as like a mining unit, just because there's not a lot of space here. Potentially move this to a different bookshelf. However, I don't think it's going to happen. Just because of space and everything else, it's tough. It's going to be really tough. The other bookshelves are bigger, but they're reserved for typically a lot bigger projects as well. So, like Battle Geonosis, the entire Marvel display, my bookshelf, the Lion Knight's Castle, some stuff like that. So I could see potentially the Lion Knight's Castle coming over here and then building the space on the other side. Realistically, I think that could happen. Before I adhesive all this stuff on there, I'm going to definitely take a look and see if maybe that would be a cool thing to do. What else would be really neat, and now this is a long shot, I would love to have one space on top and underneath have a mining unit, like Power Miners and Mars Mission, and just have the entire thing just mined out. And I think that is like a dream goal for me. Imagine just building like a rock bookshelf. Oh, it would be so amazing. And then on the other side, it would be a nice like little temporary holding area for like aliens and stuff like that. That is the dream project. Now, we've seen this many times before. I have a lot of big ambitions with some of these projects. Money and time kind of get in the way of a lot of those. But that is something I'm starting to draw up. I don't know how much I would have to move or what I would have to kind of get rid of, but there are a couple small displays that you guys don't even know of that they're kind of just stagnant. They're kind of just sitting. And one of my big things is, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, kind of 5, about 6 bookshelves worth of like Lego displays. That sounds like a lot, but it's not when, one project takes up an entire row and like the bookshelf in front of you only has 4. So Lord of the Rings is right above it, So it is what it is. I am extremely happy with how this build turned out. I think it is awesome. Lights in the future would make this thing amazing. But that is the goal. And I don't know how long it's going to take, let alone the amount of just rock or like the dark bluish gray and stuff that I would need to like build a rock enclosure. but I definitely think it is obtainable, and I think it would be in a really unique project. And my biggest thing is I try to fit as many themes into my room as possible. That's one thing I love about the city. I have Animal Crossing, Harry Potter, City, Creator, Marvel, DC, ideas, icons. All of these different themes. Ninjago. It's system. I could go on and on. I like fitting as many themes into my room as possible, and especially with displays. I like taking, sets and either making them a little bit of my own or just working as many sets as I can from different themes into one. Right in here, it's not even Alien Conquest, Galaxy Squad, Space Police. None of them are even in this display. So there's definitely a lot. Having some ships either landing or flying over, I think, could definitely be something, but we'll see. I'm going to start drawing a lot of it out. I have a couple sets in mind. However, depending on how I draw everything out, I might switch some of those up. Like I said, it is a big project, so it's not going to happen right away. It's going to take a lot of drawing up. It's going to take a lot of getting those pieces and getting some of those sets together, because if you've collected space, the Mission to Mars sets aren't bad. The Mars mission sets are extremely expensive. Like the Claw tank, not even the Claw tank, it's the Ultra Driller Walker unit. I've dreamed of that set since I was a kid. I remember going to the Disney store in Orlando, Florida, in, was it 2008, 2009, when Mars mission was on the shelves, and I remember seeing that thing, and it was beautiful. It was $70, and I complained because I didn't have enough money for it, so I bought like smaller sets. Now it's $600 or something crazy. Like, I think an incomplete one on eBay right now is like $400 or $500. I turned country there for a second, but yeah, it's just insane. But I don't want to ramble on too much. I'm really happy with this build. If you guys are interested in it, definitely check it out. It's awesome. In my opinion, it is a really solid bang for your buck, and it allows you to add on and build from there. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me for another review and the start of yet another project, because God knows I don't know how to manage my time. Like, subscribe, comment, leave me a follow if you guys are interested. Check out the Instagram if you guys want to get more involved in the community that we're slowly building here, or just connect with other LEGO creators. It's a good time, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day, everybody, and happy building.